is our smallest and youngest female in here. She was rescued in 2002, and as I say, her coat is really unusual. She's almost black there, and that's again because she's almost bald. This is because again she's got an underactive thyroid just like Ray, and it means she finds it really difficult to grow hair, which is why she looks so dark. It's actually her skin disease. So unfortunately, again, just like Ray, she's on medication twice a day as well. So Ashley was originally rescued in Scotland, again, as I say, in 2002. She was very, very malnourished on the beach as a pup, really, really weak, to the point where seagulls thought she was already dead. So they started attacking her eyes and thinking she was dead, but luckily for Ashley, she was rescued just in time by the Sea Life Rescuers in Scotland, and they managed to get her health and her weight back up to what it should be. But unfortunately, the damage done to her eyes is irreversible. So you can see if you look down on Ashley when she pops up, that her eyes are quite blue, and this isn't normal for a grey seal. In fact, they're supposed to be big and brown. So you can see that the damage done to her eyes is quite severe. So it means we couldn't release Ashley out into the wild. So we gladly agreed to take her on here. She gets on really well with the other seals. She's quite a quiet female, but she loves the new toys that come in here, and she loves the pups that come in here as well. She's quite a sociable little seal. She's very friendly, just nice to have around. So in comparison to Ashley, we have a very antisocial seal. Her name is Snoopy. If anyone thinks they know which one Snoopy is? Yeah, you're all looking in the right direction. This is Snoopy just next to me here. You can see she doesn't really get involved at feeding time. She doesn't go into the main pool. And this is just the way Snoopy is. She literally waits in the corner until one of us takes the bucket over to her and feeds her. She won't get in the corner and feed with the others. She's very antisocial. But the ironic thing is she came here for the company of other seals. She came from Wixley about 4 or 5 years ago now. She was housed with a common seal. Unfortunately, the common seal passed away with old age, and it left Snoopy all by herself. So we agreed to take her on. Obviously, we've got a lot of seals to keep her company. However, as you can see, she much prefers her own company, and in fact, if any of the other seals come out at feeding times to annoy her, she starts howling and wailing at them and flapping her flippers around. She doesn't act very pleased at all. She uses the nursery pool as her own personal bedroom, and she claims it as her own. But of course, when we have the pups in, we do have to put the pups in the nursery pool, which means she has to get kicked out, and she's normally around this end of the pool. So the plan was to give her a nice little holiday. We're trying to cage train her at the moment. You see we've got the cage in the corner. And with a bit of fish and encouragement, she's doing really, really well. And she's getting further and further into the cage. The idea was to use her, but time is of the essence, really. If we've got pups in here, we can't train with her. So we're going to see how it goes with Snoopy and see what's best for her when the time comes. But she is doing very well with her training, and she really enjoys the extra attention as well. So it does look like we're nearly finished. We've just got Snoopy to feed now, so I think I'll leave it there for the talking and let you watch the rest of the TV. So that just leaves me to say a massive thank you for coming down today and supporting the work that we do here, particularly through the winter time when we have all those pups through our hospital. You've come at a very good time actually. We're going to go across the road and feed some more seals, so feel free to see what we're getting up to. We're going to be feeding our male greys, our sea lions and our penguins as well. So feel free to follow the buckets along and ask any questions you might have. But that just leaves me to say a massive thank you for coming. Thank you for listening and enjoy the rest of your day.